is.
I've
never
morning.
seen that. No, there is. We are going to do Sting.
This is a clip of Bill O'Reilly freaking out on the set of A Current Affair.
I can't read it. There's no words on it. Okay.
He's having trouble with his teleprompter.
There's
You've
no
heard
words
this, right?
there.
No.
To play us out.
haven't?
What does that mean? To play us out.
Show her the video.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
This is great.
What is for credits? I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean?
Look at his hairpiece.
To end the show? Yeah. All right, go. Yeah.
He's so annoyed. Hey, Ben, hit record right after this is over.
That is it.
That's how you react to things, Marty.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's our theme song.
Brett, you can talk more after I talk. It's the Brett Davern Show. Brought to you by Nice Guy Digital and recorded at the world-famous Moore Park Music Studios in Studio City, California. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. On today's podcast, we got a real treat for you. My girlfriend and Brett's pretend girlfriend still, Jillian Rose Reed. Woo! She's from the show Awkward. She does the voice of Naomi on Elena of Avalor. She haunts my nightmares every night. To my left, or to my front, is Big Ben Collinsworth. Hey. He has been more preoccupied with chords than I've ever seen him. My name is Marty Shannon. Now let's get to the guy who's...
Fix it live, Marty. Fix it live.
Now let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times and also knows that peace and love do not kill fascists.
That's me. Wait.
My best friend, Brett Davern.
Listen up, everybody!
You have to use violence against
This
fascists.
is our show. Thank you for listening on iTunes or your favorite podcast app. Entire episodes of this show are now on YouTube. So go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show. This show is free. It always is, everybody. Free downloads. If you like what you hear, tell a friend. That's all we ask. Tell a friend and listen to every single episode of this show. Binge it, people. Binge it. I like you're playing your own drums. Also, if you could take a second of your time to rate and review our little show, I'd really appreciate it. Jillian would appreciate it too, trust me.
Totally.
Marty.
What?
What's going on, man?
Just got back from Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Las Vegas, for those of you confused.
Yeah? Did you pick up any chicks while you were over there?
I picked up a chick before I went there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa.
She's one of those gross prim chicks. I forget that not everybody knows what prim is because not everybody comes from Vegas from this direction.
Prim, Nevada. Yeah.
You can get on from the other side, can't you? And miss all that wonderful ghost town and
Sure.
Zizix Road.
Yeah, you could drive to Las Vegas from, like, I don't know, what, Colorado, Utah, Wyoming?
Yeah, but it doesn't make you come back around on that road eventually. Go through Prim and Barstow.
You would miss Prim, yeah.
Right, Baker.
Prim is a little town on the border of Nevada and California where there's some gross casinos.
It's where Boyz II Men still has a fan base. They still perform there.
They're lucky.
What are some other funny bands that would perform in Prim?
George Strait.
Yeah, Susan Boyle. She probably performs there.
The Coasters.
The D, what is it? What's the B Street cover band?
Uh-huh.
They've performed there.
Probably, let's see, who else? Oh, man, I don't know, I'm blanking. Probably like REO Speedwagon.
They might be too big for Prim.
You think so?
REO Speedwagon's pretty big.
I don't know.
You can tune a piano, you can't tune a fish. That's one of their albums.
Thoughts?
Oh, I didn't know that I was supposed to be
Oh,
talking
yeah, no,
yet.
you're in for the whole show.
No, he
cool,
was
okay.
calling you a
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thoughts?
Thoughts?
He
Thoughts?
was
What are your
talking,
thoughts?
he was talking to you and Maddie.
Yeah, usually on the show we do like an opening segment, call a listener, which we will do as well, but usually we don't introduce the guest until about halfway through. But Jillian's been here 3 or 4 times, so you're not
I'm
a guest.
family.
You're family.
Yeah.
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 Friend of the show.
Yeah.
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 How did you like Vegas?
We had a blast.
You guys go to Vegas a lot.
We do. I go a lot because I go with my grandparents often because they like to gamble.
Yeah.
And then we also go at least like twice a year with friends.
Your grandparents like to gamble.
Yes.
With their lives or with money?
Well, they're in their 80s, so that's up to you,
Well,
Brett.
I mean,
I would have made a joke, but I love Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah,
so
Grandma and Grandpa are ballers.
so do I, even though we've never met, and that was just a
You
joke.
never met my grandparents?
I don't think have they come to the set before?
No.
Where else would I have met them?
Just
Well,
Out and about?
Out and about.
Jillian is the living embodiment of her grandmother.
Are you?
So
really?
you like to go to bed at like 7 p.m.
My
and
grandma stays up till
I'm
like 4 in the
kidding.
morning.
I
Yeah,
know.
My
dude.
grandma's way
Cool.
cooler.
She's
than
got to hit the craps table.
That's true.
What?
No, she's
what's
slots.
Oh, slots.
Just slots.
Which,
Slots.
by the way, since I will admit, since going to Vegas with her, I sat and watched Jillian play one slot machine
Yeah.
for like 9 hours.
and
I stood.
won a bunch of money.
Slots
And
is not
this comes
really
after,
gambling.
This comes after Marty's made fun of me for years about slots,
Yeah.
and now he knows I'm good at them.
There's
Well,
no such thing about
yeah.
as being
I'm
good at
so
slots.
good
Exactly.
at slot machines.
No, there's no.
I've tried to
I
explain
know
this, Brett.
exactly how to win. I'm so good at them.
Okay. All right.
I've tried
All
to
right.
explain, Brett.
I mean, most gambling, it's all luck. We know. I mean, it's you can count cards if you want, but
on a
even
single,
then you're
on a
going to
single
lose.
deck, it's you have to go to a very specific table to count cards.
But even if you are counting cards, you're going to lose some of the time.
And that's
Yeah,
the whole
but-
what I
point.
mean?
That's
Okay,
how
but
you
there
win.
are
Yeah.
ways to be better at slots. Not better than
Okay.
other people.
All
but
right. Jillian Rose
All
Reed,
right.
the patented way to win at slot machines.
An average slot player like you, Brett, would probably sit down.
First of all, I don't play slots,
but
bro.
if you did,
I s-
you
walk
would,
up to the
you
roulette
would sit
table.
down, you would put a 20 in, and you'd bet 50 cents. And you would
What do you
go,
mean 50
I'm going
cents?
to win. Most people put in little money, and they bet very, very little because they're really
no,
afraid
no,
to
max
lose it.
bet every time.
Max bet every
Max bet.
time.
I
Okay.
know that much.
Okay, but Jillian, that doesn't. That
No, it
button,
works.
the max bet button is on the screen, so it's
Yeah.
not a strategy.
It's strategy. I figured
It's a
it out.
giant button that says max bet.
I figured it out.
Ooh, I wonder if anyone's tried to do this.
You know what I gotta say?
before.
Here's the thing. I would play more slot machines if they still had the handle.
No, I don't like that. I like
What?
the video ones where there's lots of ways to get bonuses.
I agree, Brett.
No, the handle is. I'm just saying that if the handle meant max bet, just the physical action.
Oh, okay, you
I
like
would
it
play them more because it's more fun. It's like from every movie when I was growing up in the
Doesn't know.
80s and
Doesn't know.
whatever.
I thought the same thing, dude.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't
This
know.
you need this for it to be a thing, and I also want the gold coins to shoot out too, but that doesn't happen anymore. But wait, I thought that,
That's the
and then I
sound it
sat and
makes.
I watched her play this goldfish game.
Yeah.
I was the most engrossed in an experience I've ever been.
Oh
He
no.
was like getting up, so he would like have to walk away. Like,
Oh,
it was an
no.
experience. We
I
had an
almost
experience.
broke the machine. So I
He got really mad.
mad, and I lifted the machine up a little bit, and an alert, like an alarm
It
went
said,
off.
like, call attendant, call attendant.
And
then,
Jillian's like, Marty, you can't do that. And then the guy walked over immediately, and I was just pretending like nothing happened. And then he just walked away.
What else do you guys do in Vegas besides? Or were your grandparents there this
no,
time?
it was just us. So here's the thing:
Oh.
is we've never gone to
romantic,
Vegas, just the two of us.
romantic weekend in
Well,
Vegas.
we didn't know what to expect. We were
Yeah?
like, this is either going to be like
Did you
kind of
guys
cool
get a
or
couples massage?
terrible. No, because couples massages, they're not fun.
We got massaged by another couple.
That's what I meant.
So we went and we were like, you know what, this might suck. If it sucks, we'll just like come back early.
Yeah.
Who cares? We had the most fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
We went shopping because my purse broke and I had to get a new purse.
Uh-huh.
Bummer.
Sounds awesome.
It was awesome. But it was also raining, so we got to like run around in the rain.
Oh, that's fun.
That was
I s-
actually fun.
I
That's
slipped.
cool.
I slipped and fell real bad.
Yeah.
Marty fell.
Ate
hard.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
and
eat shit, bro?
People
People
laughed at
laughed.
me.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's bad.
It was great.
No, it's hilarious.
It was great.
Were you wearing your stupid boots with no
Yes.
traction on the bottom of
Absolutely.
them? Yeah.
We ate.
Did he
a lot
complain
of
about his
food.
ankle hurting about 2 hours
He
into the
didn't
trip?
complain at all, actually.
No, I did complain
Oh,
my ankle
man.
hurt, but not because of my shoe.
Marty wears the crappiest shoes on the face of the planet, and then like we went to Japan. You'll have to listen to the Japan episode of the Brett
They were
Davern
the
show.
best shoes.
He took
He
these
wears
like
fashionable
le-
shoes. You wear like dad sneakers.
Yeah, because I'm on a trip and I know I'm going to be walking a lot.
Where are you going now? Which hike are you going on right now?
Well, it's raining outside. These are waterproof, brah.
What a dork.
What, you want to see my boots?
I
I'll
saw
show the
them-
people my boots.
Oh no, I saw them when
Some
I walked
boots,
in.
bro.
Yeah.
They're waterproof. Ben, you want to call a loyal listener like we always do?
For sure.
All right.
Also, I won $700.
I've got a surprise for both of you with this caller.
He
It's
doesn't care.
international. You won $700
He's
bucks?
a billionaire. He doesn't
Yeah, he
care
did.
about paper money
Yeah,
anymore.
you're right. I'm one of the Hollywood elites.
How do you think we got these mics?
Marty, $700.
Oh, yep.
Playing slots?
No.
No.
Blackjack.
I won
Yeah, 'cause that's
$400
real
playing
gambling.
slots.
Yeah. It's real
$400?
On slots.
How much did you put in to make that?
Huh?
40?
$40.
$40? Mm-hmm. Dang.
And it was kind of fun to watch. It was like playing a video game, sort
It
of.
was super fun because I play this game that there's a lot of bonuses and like different things that you have to actually do.
Are we listening to Water Drip? Or
Now we're listening to Skype try to connect with our international
Have we-
caller. We'll see if it works.
have we tapped into the sewer system here?
What time is it where this person lives?
Australia.
Uh-oh.
Australia.
So you think we might not be able to do both? Facebook Live and Skype?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
It's just acting weird right now. I'll have to wait till something.
But the feed is still up, yes?
Yeah, feed's fine.
So sometimes in life,
We'll vamp. Are there any questions on the feed that we could answer?
I'll ask.
Ooh. Ben, are you looking at our Facebook feed? Oh, I guess I could look at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
All right.
Yeah, tell the people
What
to
else
ask
you guys
some
do in
effing
Vegas besides
questions.
gambling and run around in the rain?
ooh,
8.
we got.
Ooh, where'd you go?
Food.
We
We
went
went
to
to a
this.
burger place in the Mirage.
Uh-huh.
That was delicious.
We went to. Vegas has this place called In and Out. I don't know if you guys ever been there.
Never heard of it.
Oh, we went to this place called the Milk Bar in the Cosmo.
yeah.
It's just like desserts,
Desserts.
and
Oh,
cookies,
yeah, milkshakes and stuff.
Yeah.
and milkshakes.
Yeah.
It was mighty, mighty fine. It was sweet. My head almost fell off my
Yeah.
body.
It was a
that.
lot.
It was so much, but it was delicious.
Because of the sugar?
Yeah, my teeth almost
Oops.
fell out of my head.
I should turn our...
And
Go ahead, Maddie.
Someone asked, what's your
You are calling is not available.
what's
Please
your
leave a
favorite
message.
Color, Brett.
This is Brett's favorite question.
That's weird. Wait, what?
What's your favorite color?
Okay, people who have a favorite color
Who
are
asked
functionally
that? F that person.
not with it. They're challenged, for sure.
Why?
Because I had a favorite color when I was 7, and then I grew up.
Yeah, we've also agreed that
Good
people.
Technically,
Lord.
own a lot of things that are green now.
I like the color green. I like the color blue, but I don't like them enough, one of them enough to say, oh, it's my favorite.
Also,
Because
you
green
know,
and blue are both the Seahawks colors, and he must love them equally.
It's not actually. It has nothing to do with the Seahawks. I like to try to accent my eyes.
You know what, Brett? I think you're being unnecessarily rude to people who do have favorite colors.
No, people who have favorite colors.
My favorite
are
color is periwinkle.
stupid. Periwinkle? You just like
Kinda
saying
the color of your
periwinkle.
shirt, but a little more purple.
I think it's just because you like saying periwinkle.
No, it's a beautiful color.
Periwinkle.
Do you want to try that number again or move on?
Yeah, definitely. Let's try
It
it.
went to like it went straight.
It went to
voicemail. It was
voicemail.
busy. Like, she was
No,
on
it
the
said it
phone.
was unavailable.
Yeah, like she
That was
on
like
the
their
phone, it
voicemail.
went straight to-
Oh.
well, if she's on the phone knowing we're going to call her, that person doesn't deserve to hear my sweet voice.
Let's
anyway.
answer Facebook questions instead.
It is
Yeah, that's more fun.
monsooning
What's your favorite
outside.
dessert?
Are calling is not available.
Ooh.
Please leave a
Yeah, their phone's off.
Isn't it?
I like half-baked Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Ooh.
What are we talking about?
Favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert?
Oh, I
Somebody
don't.
asked on Facebook Live.
Mine constantly moves around. I've always been partial to cookies, but my favorite dessert is an ever-moving goalpost.
Oh man, my brain is going a million miles an hour right now. The person we were trying to call is in Australia, so I have a feeling maybe they're asleep. Maybe they turned their phone off and went to sleep.
Well, that person is stupid.
I was going to try to ask him about the weekly Muniz, but you know. Let's see. What's your favorite kind of car? Jillian's
That's assuming I know anything
Jillian is
about
a
cars or
gearhead.
names.
Oh man, I know you love cars.
Yeah.
You're all about it. You change your own oil.
And can we have a little
Yeah.
questions
Yeah.
with a little more
You change
depth,
your own oil.
guys?
You change your own
change-
wiper blades.
I do everything, all the mechanics.
Yep, all that
All
mechanical
the mechanical stuff. I
Yeah.
do it all.
She does all the mechanics.
Grease up the
So,
bearings.
Mechanics,
Yeah,
call in.
all of those things.
Yep,
all the
all
bearings,
that
every
stuff.
bearing
All
in the
the
car.
bearings.
Yep.
You don't want to miss one.
You can't miss a bearing.
If you miss a bearing, your whole day is shot.
Yeah, you can't drive the car anymore.
Yeah, that rod will go right through the crank shaft,
Right
into
up
the.
there.
Okay,
Right up
Tamara and
into
Jake,
the
can we
box.
take it down 5 or 6 notches?
That's what the people tune in to see, Marty.
Jeez,
We're
the
just trying to give people
sexual
what they want.
tension.
By the way, you got to get closer to me over here. You're a little off screen.
No!
In a minute, yeah.
F yourself.
But what's your? You don't have a favorite car?
No.
What do you drive? People are asking, what do you drive?
I drive a 2017 Ford.
They didn't ask the
Fusion.
year.
2017. Oh, I did notice it's new, right?
It's new.
Yeah, because you had a darker one.
Yes.
Now it's
I
lighter.
have a lighter one.
And I don't know. I don't know. I'm into Porsches and BMWs and
I like people that say Porsche. And by like, I mean I don't like. And by Porsche, I know that's actually how it's pronounced,
Yeah.
but everybody just says Porsche.
yeah, but those people are stupid. Those people have favorite colors.
I say Porsche.
Marty, what's your favorite car? What do you like?
I like a Bentley.
Oh,
like a
yeah.
coupe.
Yeah.
Two-door
Me too.
Bentley.
That's also what he drives.
Yep.
Bentley Continental GT.
Ask me what kind of car I drive.
Abby Kathleen, our
What kind
friend
of car
from
do you
Arizona,
drive,
asked me what kind of car I drive.
2017 Bentley Continental.
I drive a Infiniti G37, Abby. What?
I drive a bicycle.
Because I'm one of the Hollywood elites. What?
And I'm one of the Hollywood elites.
Are you one of the Hollywood elites?
For sure.
I've been hearing all this stuff on Twitter about the Hollywood elites.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Are you one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Marty, are you a Hollywood elite?
Hollywood D-lead, am I right?
Heyo.
Up top.
Matt Adocious, are you a Hollywood elite?
No.
No, Joel won't let you be.
No, she's from Texas. She can't ever be a Hollywood elite with that accent.
Jillian, want to come to Greece with Marty? Someone asks.
Yes, we would love to. Book us our plane tickets, find us a hotel, and we'll be there.
And where? Greece where?
Greece is the word.
Lightning? Are we going to Greece lightning?
Somebody asked, what's your favorite kind of music or band?
Marty Shannon, obviously.
Of course, Abby. Hello.
She didn't even flinch when she said it
I've
this
been
time.
media trained.
You've been house trained, girl.
Let's see.
Hello, Facebook Live.
Oh, someone's asking about the house, but I was told I'm not allowed to ask about the
yeah,
house.
guys, come on, guys. The house.
That's extreme.
Ooh, Ben,
It's just
you
old
might have to
news.
move the camera a little bit for this one. Jarrett Myers on Facebook Live asks, why isn't there a Seahawk poster in the background? Did Marty do the decorating?
Don't move anything. There's just
Ben,
one right
tilt
there.
your camera a
Right
little.
behind my
Just
head.
tilt it, and then we'll... Can you... There you go.
Brett, you
Show
see
the
how
people our wall.
you see how
See it?
precarious all this is set up.
Do you see that Ben also moved the camera far enough to be able to get the LSU?
Yeah.
'Cause
Can you
he's
get
like,
the
well,
get the Bucks in there?
it's
They won a
here.
Super Bowl. They won a
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
that's the only one everyone can always see is the Bucks
Is that our
one.
Girl Code Live call sheet?
That's a Girl Code Live. No, it's not a call sheet. It's a the cue card that they were using to introduce us. I
Did
had
I
them
sign
sign it. No, I had the girls, the hosts of Girl Code,
I
sign
was
it.
on the show too, but whatever, it's fine.
What do you mean? No, what? We were on it as guests.
Yeah, but I still could have signed your paper.
You still can. I can open that frame.
Okay.
That's fine. I got a lot of you've signed some stuff in here. There's
Uh-huh.
awkward right there. No, over
What,
your
Ben?
shoulder there.
I see
There's
it,
an
I see
awkward
it, I
script
see it.
cover. What,
Our
Ben?
old friend Sheena Lee's in the chat on Facebook.
Sheena Lee.
Yeah, one of the girls from Pool Boys.
Oh yeah, Sheena. What'd she want?
She's just saying hi.
Oh, hi Sheena.
Lynn.
What's she want?
Brett told me to send tickets to Greece, and he will come too. Yeah, I will.
No, if
Yeah.
you're gonna just send if you don't only have enough for two,
Brett, do you have a favorite hockey team? No, that's like having a favorite color.
it's not.
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Do I have a favorite hockey
Yes,
team?
Brett's favorite hockey team is the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Perfect.
No, I mean not really.
He's a Tampa Bay Lightning.
I don't really watch the hockey until it gets down into the Stanley Cup playoffs. Why'd I say it like that? Playoffs.
Well, you just lost
know.
a lot of listeners.
So let's talk about, since this is our first time doing a show live, and so usually we record on Sundays and then they get released, and sometimes an episode won't come out for a couple weeks, so we never get to talk about anything topical. But since we're doing this one live, we can talk about topical things, Marty, like alternate facts
We can
and
talk about-
women's marches.
Can we talk about tropical things with how rainy it
could.
is outside?
You want to talk about what's been going on this weekend?
Oh, we are live. Right. That's a good point.
Yeah, we've never been able to talk about topical things because we're never live.
Well, so it's November 19th. We just found out that Donald Trump won.
No, it's what is today?
wanna-
Today's the 22nd of January, and the Women's March was yesterday. What did you think about all that, Jillian?
Thought it was wonderful, although we were driving back from Vegas, so we weren't there.
So
You
we
weren't
were
able to participate, but
No.
you were there in spirit, I'm sure.
We marched in our car from Vegas to Los Angeles.
we were
That's longer than
chanting
than
all the
anyone
way.
else did.
Chanting all the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the chant?
It like John Mayer songs.
Waiting on the
good.
world to change.
It's good. It's good. I want one of those pussy hats. I wanted to wear one today on
You
the
can
show.
probably get one.
I know. I want someone. I got. Where do you get them? Do you get them online?
Oh yeah, probably.
Does anyone know?
Whoever made those
Totally.
made a lot of money.
Well,
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome. I love it. And my favorite part about them is watching the news coverage, like CNN, or I actually flipped it to Fox yesterday just because I wanted to see, just see the crazy in action.
Yeah.
And the best part of the Pussy Hats is watching the anchors try to describe what the women are wearing without being able to say the word pussy.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. So they'll go like, "Uh-oh, what happened?"
Marty unplugged us and messed it all
No,
up.
I didn't.
Yeah, you pulled that plug on the bottom.
Yeah, I unplugged
still
it, but
live?
those, that was just my mic.
Yeah.
All right, fix it, though.
Well, I'm trying to. He told me to pantomime.
Ed, I don't care.
Grandma's not gonna be okay with that.
Grandma's
Brett's the
Kind of person. Hello? Am I back? Oh my God! Good Lord! Are we going?
Are we still recording the podcast?
He'll just say
We
stand
lost
by.
all of it.
Wow,
There you go. Now we're
Marty.
good.
Marty should be
All
fired.
right, Marty unplugged his microphone, ruined everything, but we're back. So anyway, they're showing live. Can I tell you what I think actually happened?
Ben, I can't hear myself.
But,
He's
like,
playing video
you
games.
Can.
We were talking.
can't.
Then take your headphones off.
We were talking about the marches yesterday and the current state of our political system, and then everything shut down. And I think it's time to blame Russia, probably. I think that's what happened. I think we got shut down because of that. Don't you think?
What got shut down?
Yeah, what are you talking
Your
about?
microphone.
Oh.
They hacked us.
For everything.
Yeah, for sure, Russia.
Yeah. I can't hear Marty either right now
Oh, I know why.
through the headphone.
Stand by.
Man, this episode is just a
Like,
cluster.
technically speaking,
This is
we
what
can
happens.
hear
I do it
Marty's.
all live, man.
Well, the people wanted an
Well,
episode
when you
live.
unplug-
This is what they
when you-
get.
When you unplug stuff.
Stop messing with your cord over there.
Stop messing with my cord.
There you go.
That's what I did.
I
was messing with it.
All right. So anyway, the Jesus. I'll just sit back. What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk more about the march.
I was trying to. You just want to keep talking about your cord.
You talked about my cord.
You're the one that brought it up, bro.
Ben's been playing with cords. You're talking about cords.
Are we good, Ben?
No, Marty really messed everything up.
Is it recording at all?
Yeah.
So we're good then.
Ben, it's not that hard to re-put a microphone back into an
Facebook
input.
Live.
I didn't mess everything up.
USB doesn't work that way.
Ben,
Yes,
are
it
we
does.
recording or not?
It's a
Yes or no?
microphone.
Are we fine to keep going? Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right, good. Now, because we never get to talk about anything topical on this show, let's talk about topical things.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a big weekend. Friday, inauguration. Saturday, women's marches. Sunday, what do they call them? What did I say they call them?
Alternate facts.
Alternate facts.
You talk to Marty about this. He knows way more than I do.
Well, you're a lady who would have been there if you would have been in town, probably.
For sure.
Or if you weren't in a car. I'm sure they had one in Vegas, maybe, too, probably.
Actually, I don't think that they did.
They didn't
Yeah,
have a
I
march?
was thinking that, but I don't think there was one.
We would have seen it.
A lot of our friends were there.
We did
Ashley
leave
was
early.
Ash
there.
was there. Bo was there.
Bo went down there. Desi was there. Nikki was there.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people, and a lot of other Scout Taylor Compton, who was a former guest
Yeah.
on this show, was down
Yep.
there.
Tyler Posey was probably down there.
I'm sure he was. I don't know though. We wouldn't know because we never hear from
yeah,
him.
you guys probably would.
I'm sure Greg Sulkin was down there.
Yeah.
Actually,
He
I
hasn't been a
think
guest on the show, but I've DM'd him 6 times about being a guest on the
Yeah.
show.
DMing Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because every time we see him in person, he goes, "Oh yeah, man, like righteous, man. Like I'd love to be a guest. Yeah,
He says
all right."
righteous.
No.
I
Well,
don't
he
know.
doesn't
I was
say
trying to do an
righteous.
accent. Anyway, we're trying to get him on. Don't worry, we'll try to get him on. Yeah, a lot of people down there. I thought it was cool. My mom went to the one in Seattle.
That's awesome.
Sent me a video from there. Looked cool.
Ooh.
I was too busy home prepping for the show and watching CNN to go.
But you were
I should've.
supporting in spirit.
Brett acts
Totally.
like he preps for the show.
I do. I try. Actually, you know what, Ben? Let's call that phone number I gave you because I was
right.
talking to people on Twitter.
No, Marty messed it up too bad.
And
Let it go.
Ben's not even there anymore, actually. The room past us is gone completely.
he's just
Fell into the earth.
He won't let it go.
Because Marty
Spelled
his mic.
everything wrong.
It doesn't matter. It's just for me.
That's what he does. It's a shtick.
Okay, I'll
Spell
try it again.
everything wrong.
I was talking to people on Twitter about the march, and Jen, who we're calling, was there in New York City, apparently. She's just a Twitter follower.
Okay.
But she said we could call her and talk about it.
Cool.
So let's see what she has to say. Hi, is this Jen in New York?
Yeah.
Hi, Jen in New York. This is Brett in Studio City. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
We're doing great. We're doing a podcast right now. You're on it.
We're actually
It's called The Brett
live.
Davern Show.
Make sure she knows she's live.
You are live
everyone.
on the air, so, don't curse or anything. Or you can if you want. It's a
I'll
podcast.
try.
It just
You can say
depends if
whatever
you don't
want.
care. It's really...
How's everything in New York today, Jen?
It's kind of warm.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
Don't even need a jacket. Yeah, it's crazy.
Jeez. Global.
You don't need a
Warm.
jacket to even protect from stabbings and stuff.
What?
I don't know what that means.
You wear
Hey,
big puffy jackets so you don't get stabbed.
Jen, so we were just sitting here kind of talking about the march yesterday and everything, and you told me on Twitter that you participated in it. Is that right?
Yeah, I did.
Why did you decide to participate in it? What drew you to it?
Well, I mean, of course, all the stuff going on. I mean, it's for women's rights and LGBT. It's immigration and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so none of my friends really wanted to go because a bunch of Trump supporters, but I went
What?
alone.
Really?
And,
Are you
yeah.
in New York City?
I'm on Long Island. It's
Oh,
like a half
okay.
hour
Yeah,
away.
that's where
Interesting.
they're at.
A lot of Trump supporters out there, huh?
My friends, I don't know.
My parents are
but-
from Long Island, and they're Trump supporters.
But it was like everyone in the city was going, and I go to the city like all the time, and I still don't know how to get around for some reason. But
Yeah.
yeah, so there was just a bunch of groups of people, and it was like literally everyone in the city was just going to it.
And what was it like?
But
How
I
was
didn't
it?
even need directions. It was awesome because it was so diverse. It was like not just our generation; it was like our grandparents, parents, children, men. Everyone, every race. It was awesome. And immigrants had signs and stuff saying, it was really diverse and really awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Have you ever participated in anything like that before?
No, I haven't.
First time, huh?
Yeah, I was kind of nervous to see if it would be peaceful or not.
Mm-hmm.
But surprisingly, in the city, it was really peaceful, especially with how many people were there.
This is what I hear. I hear no arrests for the entire country, I think. That's what I was reading on Twitter.
I don't think so. I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah.
And people are focusing on the 90 people that were arrested on when he was on Inauguration Day, and that's what they're focusing on. But there's millions of people that went to
Well, that's what they
protest.
do.
and
Well,
were
to be-
peaceful.
That's
yeah.
what they do.
To be clear,
spin
though,
it.
that was Friday you're talking about. But for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
women's marches on Saturday, I've read on Twitter and everything nowadays that you read online, you have to take with a grain of salt because there's a lot of fake stuff out there. But what I've been reading is that it was the largest protest in U.S. history, but 0 arrests, which is quite incredible and pretty awesome.
Yeah, I read
so-
that too.
So Fox News had no way of spinning it.
No, they
Yeah.
just didn't really show a lot of it.
Yeah,
is what
of course.
happened.
They showed Barron Trump rolling his eyes over and over.
When I did turn to I was watching a lot of the coverage yesterday, Jen, and I was watching on CNN and everything, and then I thought, wait, I got to turn on Fox and just see what's going on. And they were showing footage from it, but the anchor kept saying things like, he's like, yeah, look at all these big crowds. Wow, they're really clogging these cities up. And I don't know. I mean,
course.
I don't get why they're so upset, but whatever, it's their right. And it's just really funny to hear the sort of tone and thing. Yeah.
I wonder what these people were saying in
Yeah.
1960 about the Selma Bridge crossing. I don't see what all the hubbub's
What's
about.
the big deal? So what was the general mood down there then? Pretty positive? Pretty people just kind of
Yeah.
loving on each other?
It really was, yeah, definitely. Like I said, it was really peaceful, so I can't curse, but the B word on Twitter and stuff, it was like, watch out for people calling women the B word. But I didn't hear anything negative at all at the protest.
Did you wear one of those pink hats, Jen?
I didn't.
Oh, man.
I didn't wear any pink, yeah.
Oh, man.
You didn't wear anything?
You were
It was
naked.
one of those marches?
No, she said any pink.
Oh.
Anything pink, yeah.
But now,
I wore clothes.
you went by yourself.
Yeah, and then I found out one of my friends was there, so I met up with him like an hour.
Yeah, but
or two
that's
into
really
it.
cool that you felt that compelled to go be a part of it, that it didn't even matter if you could get anyone to go with you. You had to go make your voice heard.
Yeah, I mean,
It's cool.
Especially just the experience. Like, it's a big day in our history now.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
just wanted to be there and see how it was.
I imagine a lot of your friends were there. There was 750,000 people there.
That's true.
I'm sure there's probably lots of people you know,
Maybe.
which
I
is
don't know.
super cool that you and your friends, without even talking, both joined in on the same movement.
Yeah, on Snapchat, my friend was like, "Oh, go find our friend Kevin." Okay, didn't know he was here.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, speaking of friends, Kevin, we're going to call him after this.
yes.
Our friend Kevin. Oh, that's funny. Jen, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing your story with us, and thanks for being on the Brett Davern Show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye, Jen.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye, Jen. Love you so much.
Bye.
Cool. That's so cool.
That was cool.
Democracy in action. I like it. Well, I don't know if democracy is the right word. I guess just whatever.
Civil
What do you call it?
disobedience, baby.
Yeah, just people.
We should have told her how you took me on the subway for the first time ever, because she was talking about how she doesn't know how to get around New York.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, when we went to New York. Yeah, it's
was
pretty
so
funny.
scared.
You're like, should we take a cab? I was like, no. Let's get on the subway. You're like, by ourselves?
Well, it was like 2 a.m.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh yeah, it was totally fine. I was just terrified.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that was cool. What do you think, Marty? Thoughts? You have any thoughts?
About your two's vacation together or about something else?
First of all, it wasn't a vacation. We went there to do Girl Code Live, but yeah. We had a good time, though. It was fun. No, do you have any thoughts on anything? I don't know. About yesterday?
I think the Sean Spicer's first day on the job, the
good
press
Lord.
secretary.
Yeah.
I think that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I think when they're trying to cut the press pool, they try to cut the press pool in the White House altogether and move them off-site. Which, by the way, if you guys maybe aren't aware, which I understand maybe some of you aren't up to date, the press's job, the press secretary's job is to tell the news that you read about what's happening with the White House, stuff that they can talk about, policies, ambassadors, anything relevant to the White House that you want to know about. That's how we get the information. And when you have a guy whose job is to relay the information, and he's telling the press pool what to write about specifically, and he's yelling at them for what they're tweeting, even though it's factual. It's getting scary, guys.
The thing is
more
like,
marches.
How do you get up and just blatantly? And by the way, the thing that you're lying about, if people, I'm sure, are aware, but they're saying that the crowd for Trump on the inauguration day was the largest crowd in history ever,
lie.
which is
It's a lie.
clearly false. The numbers are not that, and the photos are not that. But what's crazy is that why would you lie about something so silly? Like, why? Just say we had great crowds. We're really happy with our turnout. Let's move. You know what I mean? You don't have to definitively say it's the biggest of all time.
Sure.
It's just weird.
It's just you lie
Strange.
about a number. That's a weird thing. I can look at it on my phone.
Yeah.
It's not right.
That's weird.
That's not true.
Let's move on from that. Let's do one of our regular segments. We're going to call our buddy Kevin Hamadani, who's been a guest on this show before. He's also a filmmaker, writer, director, very good friend of mine. I was in a movie of his called Junk, which you can find out there on the internet somewhere.
It's not junk. It's funny.
It's pretty awesome. But we call him from time to time and get his what?
His intro. Don't have to play his intro.
Oh yeah. Well yeah. Oh yeah.
Can we hear? Will we hear it live?
Anyway, we'll
Yes.
we call him from time to time and get his opinion on movies and TV and all things going on in the world of Hollywood. So let's do that right now. Ben, hit the button.
Now it's time for Kevin Picks Flicks with our friend and filmmaker, Kevin Hamadani.
That's my favorite intro. Oh, I love that. I love that Marty makes the sound of the film reel with his mouth.
That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I don't listen to our episodes.
Ben put the
No, I'm
Masterpiece
kidding. Yes, I
Theater
do.
music behind it. It's pretty awesome. Or the sort of similar to that, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty great. Let's see what he has to say today. Let's see if he's in a spicy mood. Hey, Kevin.
Hello? Oh, hi, Brett.
What's up, buddy? Sorry, we're calling you a little late. We got a little behind.
Okay.
We were talking about
Okay.
Sean Spicer and the Women's March and all kinds of things.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jeez, yeah, wow.
Are
Fuck,
you?
man.
Are we calling
Amazing.
you in a undisclosed bunker because you're scared to come into the
No,
light?
I burned my bunker. I now have new hope.
Yeah.
I have hope after yesterday. I have
Yeah.
newfound hope at that time. I thought we were all dumb. It turns out we weren't. That we're actually all pretty good. And it was,
There's a lot of
we're going to turn things around.
Yeah,
But
you think so?
It's going to be tough.
Yesterday
Oh, yeah, I
left
know
you
so.
feeling hopeful?
I know so. 100%.
That's good.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's good, man.
It's going down. There's going to be some bodies. There's going to be some pain. We're going to have to do a lot of rebuilding. But this motherfucker's going down.
Let's switch gears to your normal topic, movies. What's going on? What do you want to talk about this week?
Well, I just watched one of our great filmmakers' latest films.
Oh.
M. Night Shyamalan's... No, I'm kidding. I watched...
Hey, I saw that last night.
Hey, but I got to say something about M. Night. The greatest twist he's ever pulled in his career, greater than Sixth Sense, is finding a career after Earth. I mean, that is... I don't
Or
know
The
how
Last
he pulled
Airbender. That was one of the worst films I've ever
Oh,
seen.
The Last Airbender or The Happening. This guy is full of twists.
But our friend Jackson Rathbone in The Last Airbender was awesome.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but
The
sorry,
movie was
Jackson.
just- no, it's
bad movie.
Well, then who are you talking about if you're not talking about M. Night? What movie did you
I'm
see?
talking about Mr. Scorsese, who we all appreciate, I'm sure, even the non-film nerds. He's one of the masters of everything of cinema. And I watched Silence last night.
Silence, starring Andrew Garfield, Adam Driver, and Liam Neeson, and directed by Martin Scorsese. How'd you like it?
Right. Well, it took me about 3 nights to watch it. Okay, it's kind of like the way I watched Westworld. I don't know how you felt about that show, but its episodes took you like 3 or 4 nights. It was just very boring, but not without its good qualities. You know, it's a Scorsese film. There's always going to be something good. So I have this thing where I have like the penis of the week. I'm going to have to like kind of tweak that category this week.
Wait, let me explain to the people. Let me just explain real quick.
Oh yeah.
So last week we called Kevin on the show, and he was we came up with a new award because it was the Golden Globes and everything. Jillian, Jillian's here too, by the way, Kevin.
Oh, hi, Jillian.
Hi,
so
Kevin.
Kevin was like, "No, I came up with a new award called the Flaccid Penis Award," and he's been handing it out to different movies and TV shows.
Who won last week?
And
last
what are the qualifications to win this award?
Just that the movie is like a limp penis.
Okay.
It was last week.
Yeah,
Sully.
Turned into
Sully.
like a,
Oh yeah, he gave
last
it
week
to
he gave it
Sully.
to the movie Sully, directed by Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
So Kevin, this week you're giving the Flaccid Penis Award to Silence.
Well, half of it. So this is even worse than having a flaccid penis. And guys, you know what I'm talking about. It's like you drink too much, you're wearing a condom, or maybe you're stressed out over work. And you're trying to get it on, and it's working, and then it gets soft again. Then you lay down, you're like, it's just too much tequila, or the exam tomorrow. And then you start talking, and then it gets hard again, and it's great. It's one of those nights. That's Silence. It's like mainly flaccid, but there are moments of pure, wonderful erectile.
So then maybe we should give Silence the Whiskey Dick Award.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. There's a new category, kid.
Okay. I like this.
Yeah.
So Kevin's awards that he hands out are just all penis based.
Yeah. Also, Kevin, I really
all penis based awards all the time.
Thank you for not cursing. We do appreciate that.
No,
it's okay.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's all good, buddy. So Silence gets the Whiskey Dick Award. What else you been watching?
Yeah,
what gets the what would we call a good award then? Just the rock hard.
Well, why don't we move away from
the
dicks?
rock hard award?
Can we move away from the penis? I don't want to be the penis guy.
You already are. Sorry, Kevin.
Hey, man.
You're the penis guy.
You're the one that came up with the awards,
You
buddy.
did it to yourself.
I
You're now
did.
the penis
I know.
guy.
I deserve every bit of it.
So what gets the rock hard erection award?
Stop.
The girl on the train. Not because it's good, because it's so bad. I was hard the whole fucking time. It was so deliciously bad. It's like, yes, you just said that. Someone actually wrote that dialogue. Yes.
It's so funny that you just brought up that movie. I watched that last night.
Yes, and you agree, right?
Yeah, it's a made-for-TV movie that's a real movie.
With a beautiful, wonderful actress who somehow was fooled by her agent
Yeah.
to do this horrible piece of shit.
Lots of good
Poor
actors
girl,
in
but
that
she'll
movie,
be
actually.
fine.
I think,
yeah, there are.
what's his name? Justin Theroux's good, too, you know, usually.
He's always good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Luke Evans is pretty good.
Mhm.
Edgar Ramirez. Yeah, there's a few good actors in there. Yeah, they all just, I don't know. They got the wrong scripts.
So it was
When
so
they got
bad you
upset,
loved it.
was just- yeah. I already told you guys about Moonlight, right? I just want to say it again.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Go see
that.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who are going to listen probably won't go see it, but there was a great sketch on SNL last night about La La Land being overrated, which is true, and then they made a joke about how everyone appreciates Moonlight, but no one's going to see it. So I hope you actually guys make an effort to go see it.
I finally saw it.
Maybe the best.
Because of your
and what'd you
recommendation,
think?
Kevin. I saw it. I loved it. It was amazing. It was so unique, and it was so different and awesome.
And I finally saw Manchester by the Sea, and it was amazing as well.
Oh,
I liked it a lot.
It's something.
Yeah, it was
It's
great.
Something.
Marty
Oh
also
my
loved
God.
La La
Yeah,
Land.
if-
I did
that
like
was
La La
the
Land,
screenplay.
but let's just
It
stay
better
with the
was.
argument.
He just said overrated, which means he's not saying. I mean, I think you can.
Who's overrated?
I said, don't let Marty fool you. He also loved La La Land.
Well, of course he does. Why are you like, both?
No, but I was
He's
just
like,
I was
hey,
clarifying.
He's
for-
like, hey, these guys have a career and they can't sing either. It should be me. So you-
Jeez.
Kevin. All right, we've been on the phone too long with you. Give us
All
your Kevin's picks. So, like when we were kids, you'd walk into the movie store and the employees would have their picks on the wall. You know, whether it was old movies, new movies, whatever. Just trying to get people to see things that they thought were good, and I think that's cool. And you've got good taste. So, Kevin, what are your picks?
All right. For this
week.
week,
Yeah.
you know, and then going around in the world, if you haven't seen a movie called All the President's Men, go see it, because that's about to happen to us within the next year.
All the
words.
President's
Don't
Men,
expect-
starring Robert Redford and Paul Newman.
And
It's an older movie. What, late 70s, early 80s?
mid-70s.
Mid-70s.
And basically, it's someone secretly in the FBI gives a Washington Post writer some dark news about Nixon that gets him impeached. That's going to happen in the next year. Mark my words. It'll be CIA or FBI.
Yeah,
everyone
it's the
watch
story
that,
of the
and what we're gonna
Watergate
go through.
scandal, correct?
Watergate scandal. Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
What else?
And then I would also say Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. It's a beautiful film.
Yeah.
I haven't felt that way about anything for a long time, but yesterday I had the Frank Capra, old Hollywood, warm 1950s feeling of America, which is a beautiful thing that you don't feel too much these days.
That's
So I
another
go
older movie.
revisit
It's
that
starring
film.
James Stewart. Jimmy
Jimmy
Stewart.
Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
So those two will do it. And then if you want to have fun, watch RoboCop, because if I'm wrong about everything I just said, we will live in a RoboCop type of world very soon.
I love
So either way.
Or the new Judge Dredd. That was pretty good.
I love
Marty,
it, buddy.
That's why Brett's the main host. Because he doesn't say shit like Judge Dredd, man.
Yeah, he says dumber shit.
All right. No, Kevin, I love you, man. Thanks. We'll call you next week. We'll do it again.
God bless you.
All right, buddy.
God bless you.
Hi, Kevin.
Bye.
See you, Kevin.
Later. Oh, that was Kevin Picks Flicks, everybody. Good stuff.
It's good.
Oh, I love it. I love the Penis Awards. It's good.
I think
It's good. The Peenies.
The peonies.
The Peenies. That's what we're going to call them. Kevin, the host of the Peenies. Do you like it, Jillian?
I love it.
Yeah? We got any more questions on Facebook? Or no, you want to take a break and then we'll come back, right? You want to take a quick break?
Yeah, we're gonna cover one of those big questions though, right?
Oh, the question that we always get asked every time I ask for questions is Awkward coming back? And Jillian and I will address that right after the break. Right, Jillian?
Big news, everyone.
Big news, everybody. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Facebook Live's still up, right?
Yeah, we're still on Facebook Live.
We're still living, but I don't know if they can hear. Is that like the real butters? You have 7% battery? Isn't that a new phone?
I didn't
He
charge
fell
my
asleep
phone
on the
last
couch
night.
last
Battery
night.
still doesn't work?
No, he
I
didn't
just
charge it
didn't
at
charge.
all.
Fell
Oh.
asleep.
Fell
I just
asleep
know
on the
that he's
couch.
notorious for never having battery.
Yeah, he got a
Follow
new
Marty
phone,
on
but-
Twitter at Marty
Whoop.
underscore
There
Shannon.
we go.
There's our commercial. It's all right. Turn it off. It didn't work. We went for a minute with no sound. It's okay.
I don't know why that didn't. Okay.
It happens, producer Ben. Don't worry about it. All right, we're back on the show. Jillian, so
Yes.
let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's do this thing. So every time I do a Q&A on Twitter or anything, and you do them as well sometimes.
Yeah,
from
not,
time
not
to
as
time.
often as you though, but
I'd like to
do.
talk to the people.
You do.
You know that I've also opened up my DMs on Twitter to
Oh,
anyone
to
who wants to
anyone?
DM
What's
me.
that like?
I can read you some stuff.
Okay.
It's fun. And I've been like talking back and like it's fun, but it's hard to keep up with, but it's fun.
It's just so famous. Hard
Well,
to keep
because
up with.
I'm one of the Hollywood elites.
You're a
Did we not
Hollywood
go
elite.
over
Yeah,
this yet?
No, it's tough being a Hollywood elite.
That's a phone charger, by the way, sitting on top of that box if you want it.
I don't need it.
There's a plug behind me.
He's gonna live on the
All right,
edge.
I'm just saying.
7% battery.
I ain't scared.
So, Jillian,
yes.
you've been awfully quiet on the show, by the way.
I'm letting you guys do your thing.
All right.
Also, politics is not my favorite conversation, so.
It was not. Well, this is the thing too. I wanted to just say really quickly because my mom was like going back and forth between whether she's going to go to the march. We're going to go back to the march for a second, then we'll get on to the question.
Great, can't wait.
She was saying she was like, I'm not a very political person, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, but I think this like transcends politics, though. You know
No,
what I'm
I agree.
saying?
I agree.
It's like more about just rights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, I
And
definitely
stand
would've
up,
marched had
and
I
and
been
also
in town.
like standing up to power.
Yeah.
It's more about. It's not about. For me, it wasn't so much about being Republican or Democrat. It was just about, fight the power, stand up, speak truth to power,
Right,
those
right,
kinds
right.
of things.
Right.
Know for yourself.
No, I just am still
So-
learning a lot about
No, I know.
politics.
I just
so
wanted
a
to
lot of
point that
times
out.
I don't jump in conversations because I don't actually know.
Yeah. No,
What
I
I'm
just wanted to.
talking about.
I don't know. I just wanted to clarify. So Jillian,
Yes.
when we do Q&As and stuff,
Yes.
what is the number one question that you get from the people?
Where's Ashley? Oh, wait, no, that's not the right question.
No, the other question.
The other question, when's Awkward coming back?
Right.
Do you love Brazil?
Come to Brazil.
And come to Brazil. So, once and for all, definitively, in video form, here on the Brett Davern Show,
Yeah.
I'll ask you the question and then you answer it. Jillian Rose Reed.
Yes.
When is Awkward coming back?
Marty, can I get a drum roll?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Never.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
I thought that
Just
there was
kidding.
a chance
Season
that you were
6.
going to be like February 17th, 2017.
You would be floored, wouldn't you?
I would have
'Cause
fallen
I would
over.
have broken the news to you.
Yeah, I would have fallen
No,
over.
yeah, no, Awkward's over. I'm sorry, you guys.
I think it's
We're
over,
really sad,
everybody.
too.
I think it's over. I think we can officially stick a fork in it. It's done. Time of death, November of 2016.
Well, we technically ended in May. Last May was our
No,
last
I know,
episode.
but there were some cast members still had
Yeah, so
contracts
November-
and things like that. But
Yeah, it's over. We're not coming back, and
Yeah.
we're sad. And the first time that a fan asked me that, just this past Thanksgiving, and I actually said it out loud to like a fan in like Target for the first time, it was really sad.
yeah, it's sad.
It was super
Now, did you get the official word from MTV or
Oh no.
no? Okay.
No.
So we can say that it's like we don't.
We can ride it for as long as we want, really, but it's definitely over.
This is the thing, everybody. We've never really heard yes or no, but it's been a long time, and
It's been too
all of our contracts are up and
Yep.
everything like that. So, but if they ever do bring it back, you'll be the first to know about it.
We'll come back on the Brett Davern show. and we'll talk about
As a
it.
matter of fact, if
This won't
they
be a
ever
show
do bring it
anymore.
back, they probably will know about it before we do.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's over. And look, a good run.
5 years, just for everybody listening, on a TV show nowadays is actually pretty rare,
Mm-hmm.
especially on a smaller network. So it was a good run.
A good run. And I'm super proud of everything that show did. I'm super proud of all of the work that everyone did, not just the actors, but the crew as well. I mean, we were a little family there for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I mean,
and
we still are.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's bittersweet.
It's definitely bittersweet, but
It's bittersweet, but all good things must come to an end. And I look at it more as an accomplishment
Yeah, and now
of
everybody's
something
doing other
that we
things,
did.
you know?
Yeah.
You have a podcast.
Podcast in a
I
way.
go to the gym every day. It's great.
Both of us not making money at either one of those things.
No
but
one
that's
has
fine.
a job.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. It seems like all these things that people are into, like, they come back around. You know what I mean?
Maybe we can do a movie someday.
Yeah, like they made a TV show out of Lethal Weapon.
That's true.
You know, like all the things that people liked, 20 years ago are coming back. So maybe in 20 years.
So in 20 years we'll have a job again?
Yes!
Will and Grace is coming back,
Awkward
right?
goes to Hawaii.
Listen, that almost happened, season 3.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know, like, technically speaking, I don't even know who, like, owns the show or, like, what. I mean, I'm sure it's MTV or Viacom or whatever, but I don't know if, like, who knows? It could get bought. They could put it on Netflix. It could, whatever. It could have a new life somewhere. I don't know. But as of right now,
I liked the plan when we were all just saying that we were going to just start writing our own episodes and put them on YouTube.
And just shoot our own stuff.
Yeah.
We'd have to change all the names though.
Yeah.
Like, but we could just change
they'd
them
be
slightly.
the same characters.
Yeah.
It'd be like Tammy.
Tammy and Jason.
Jason.
And Mark.
Yeah.
Marky.
Brent.
Jonna.
Yeah, Jonna. Oh, man. Yeah, everybody, sorry to say, we think it's over, but...
we love you guys so much.
It's still on Hulu and all that stuff. You guys can still go
Probably
find
still
it.
plays on MTV.
My mom buys the DVD box sets on Amazon.
Buy the DVDs.
Yeah, check out the DVDs.
I don't think we get anything from it.
Buy them through BrettDavernShow.com.
Yeah,
them
go
through
to BrettDavernShow.com and buy the awkward DVDs. There's a link on there.
Remember, clicking through is the thing to do.
That's right.
Wow, Marty.
I didn't make that up.
It's catchy, though.
Did Brett make it up?
Probably.
Sounds like a Brett
Just
thing.
wrote it down. Yeah.
Sounds like a Brett thing.
It's catchy.
So
All
is
right.
AIDS.
What do you want to do? We got like 10 minutes left on the show. What do you want to answer some more fan questions from Facebook Live?
Yeah, Facebook Live. Send us your
All right.
questions, but not like what's your favorite food questions.
And
We
also,
don't wanna
I'm
answer those.
here.
Marty's feeling a little left out.
Facebook.
Somebody's asking, was the sound supposed to go off? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
us taking a break, all
We
right?
were messing with
Chill,
you guys.
brah. Oh, that's Grace. That's our friend Grace
Oh, hi,
from
Grace.
Across the pond.
Grace, you just went
Fangirl
deaf
Grace.
for 5 seconds.
What was the difficult part of shooting Awkward or of filming Awkward?
Okay, so I'll just...
Okay, Marty.
I'm kidding, but I will just...
If you don't talk to him every 10 seconds, he gets...
Difficult part of
gets
shooting.
upset.
There
It's
weren't
actually like
many
20
difficult.
minutes.
You know what? The difficult part of shooting Awkward was that we had a lot of cast members, and so sometimes often the writers would write these big, like 10-page scenes, and we would dread them because it would take us an entire day to shoot it because there were so many cast members.
Or a couple days for one scene.
Yeah.
Like all the dance, anytime there was a school dance
graduation.
episode.
Oh, night shoots were pretty trying, but other than that's like technical stuff. The rest of it was really good.
Yeah, and that's just
and
us
fun.
being whiny.
Yeah, where that's
whiny
just
actors.
having something to complain about.
Yeah. I think anytime you have like a real emotional scene, it can be challenging and as an actor, difficult a little bit,
definitely.
but it's a good challenge. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, keeps it fun. I'd say one of the most difficult parts is trying to eat 4 bagels in a day.
I mean, I've never have had a problem eating 4 bagels in a day, but if that's difficult for you, all right.
Let's see. Grace says it's on Amazon Prime, so
nice.
everybody in out there can find Awkward on Amazon Prime.
I have a question for Grace.
Uh-huh.
I want to know who else Grace is a fangirl of.
Oh, all right.
I think it's probably.
I'll tell
if
you
I
if
had
she
to
answers.
can I guess who Grace is a fan of?
Sure.
One Direction.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth Harmony, but also Camila on her own.
Ed Sheeran.
No.
Yeah.
No.
She likes me. That's right.
Okay, fine, but I don't think she's like obsessive.
Bet she is. Grace, back me up here. Ed
And
Sheeran.
probably a male YouTuber that we've never heard of.
Marlena.
That's for sure.
Marlena
Let
Grill
us know, Grace.
asks, "What's the best thing of being What's the best thing of being an actress?"
Oh, probably just.
I'm reading it exactly
I know.
how. Yeah,
Let's-
no, I know. I'm just trying to read it exactly how they typed it.
I think the best part about being an actress is probably that I get to do different. You get to play different parts all the time. It's
Yeah.
never consistent. You know, you don't get bored because you're doing a bunch of different things.
What are
Plus-
you guys trying to hide?
Plus, you get to be one of the Hollywood elites,
I'm a
so you can
Hollywood elite.
spout off about things, and then people are supposed to listen to you.
Totally.
Yeah, it's the best part. It's the best part. Let's see.
Someone asked Marty a question. He's like,
No, I'm comfortable.
So Brenda says hi from Saskatoon.
where is that? Marty,
Canada?
where is that?
I think it's
Saskatchewan?
in Alaska. Saskatoon? She'll tell us.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Let's
isn't
see. I'm
it?
scrolling for more questions. Elena of Avalor was great. What's the difficult part of filming? Why does everyone always ask the hard part?
There is no difficult part of filming Elena of Avalor because I get to show up in my sweatpants and I don't have to wear makeup, and it's a dream come true.
Is the best part of being on that show getting Disneyland tickets?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Marty
And you have
Marty
a doll.
Won't go with me though.
Don't you have
And I have
a
a doll?
toy?
I have a toy.
Did Avatar World open yet at Disney?
I don't know, but is that
I don't know.
Disneyland
I
or
don't
World?
think so. They're still building it, I think.
In Florida?
Yeah, they're still building it.
Well, then I guess I'm still not going to Disney with you.
Somebody wants Oscar predictions. Anybody got any Oscar predictions?
Oh, well,
Marty, you've seen everything.
yeah, Marty.
What do you think is going to take Best Picture? Oh, wait. I'll ask that question in two ways. What do you think should
Yeah.
be Best Picture, and what do you think will win Best Picture?
I think Arrival should win Best Picture.
Okay.
And then I think that either La La Land or Manchester is going to win Best Picture.
I feel like it's going to be La La Land.
I feel like La La Land will win, and I haven't seen all of the movies that will be nominated, but my favorite of the ones I have seen is Manchester. But I have a feeling I'll love Moonlight
I'm
as well.
afraid to watch Manchester.
It's really good.
I just know that I'm going to cry a lot, and I have to like
It's
be
very
in the
emotional.
right state of mind.
It's also like funny though, in
Yeah.
a dark way. Yeah, like
interesting.
there's a lot of just funny like life moments that made me. It was funny. I saw it and there was only like 10 people in the theater.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one in there laughing.
But were you also crying?
Yeah, there's some emotional. Yeah, for sure. But then there's also some pretty like laugh out loud
Yeah.
moments, and
It's such
because
a
there's a lot of like dealing with like being a teenager and
Right,
stuff
right,
like
right.
that, and there's some like awkwardness of all that, and
Yeah,
and
it's like a-
gets funny.
bummer.
Marty has a question.
Oh,
Yeah, let me answer.
what's the
this
question,
first.
Ben? You read
It's
it.
such a bummer.
Yell it out.
The movie is that when there's any like moment of like levity, it's
Yeah.
really funny.
Agreed.
Lauren is asking when is your next show?
Who's Lauren? Lauren who?
It's from
Lauren
Facebook.
Katnick, Hello Vagium.
Okay.
When is your next
don't know her.
musical gig? I think is what she means.
That's a good question, Lauren. I probably am gonna wait to play or to get back in the show circuit until I feel comfortable with where the new album is.
Aha. So
there's-
stay
That's
tuned.
a non-answer, but that's okay.
Well, you'll find out. I'll tell you.
Stay tuned. We'll tell you. Let's see. Let's find a weirdest place that someone has come up to you. Like I think they mean like fan wise.
Brett
Maybe
was
it's
in
like
a
a
bathroom
bathroom.
stall once,
Yeah.
and somebody went into the bathroom stall. Well, actually, no. Brett went into the bathroom stall with another person, and then that's the weirdest place Brett's ever been asked about awkward.
My weirdest place was also a bathroom at the gym.
What happened?
A girl asked me if the pimple on her forehead should be popped or not.
And then she was like, "By the way, big fan."
She never said it. I just knew.
Wow, that's a Hollywood elite for you.
That's my friend.
Grace says that she likes Ed Sheeran,
Okay.
and a male YouTuber I'm obsessed with would have to be Alfie
Yeah, see,
Dies.
No idea
nobody
who he
knows who
is.
that
Alfie
is.
something.
No idea.
Yeah,
No idea.
great.
You
Good
were
job,
right
Grace.
though, Jillian.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she's not super obsessed though.
No, I just feel like I know
Jillian, do you have a
Grace.
favorite writer?
Who asked that question?
Artavia
Artavia?
Jarvis.
My favorite writer is Artavia Jarvis.
Who's Artavia Jarvis?
My friend and my favorite writer.
Oh, really?
She's a writer.
Oh, that's cool.
Hi,
Shout out.
Tavi.
Go read her
Shout
book. Give her a
out.
shout. What's the book? You remember?
So, yeah. So Tavi has a book coming out called It's Okay to Not Be Okay, which she's self-publishing, which is super awesome. She has another book called Turning Tides that she's working on, which is going to be even doper.
Do you think she'd like to come on the Brett Davern Show and talk about
She
it?
would love to come on the
She
Brett Davern
lives
Show and talk
in
about
New
it.
York.
She lives in New York, though.
We could do a phone
But
call.
she comes to visit me, or you could do a phone
yeah,
call.
we could do a phoner.
She's the best, and she and I also just started collaborating on a new book that we're working on together, which is super awesome.
Grace says, "No offense, but Jillian is my ultimate fave."
Grace,
Why would
you're
there be
my girl,
offense taken to that?
because you're both here.
Oh, I don't get offended by that. I like when people are fans of my friends. That's fine.
Grace and I are tight. We talk all the time.
Henriette Larson says she feels ignored.
She's
Henriette,
asking when we're going to call her.
You and I both, Henriette.
I told her to
No, I've been ignoring
A
her on
tweet
purpose.
DM.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding, Henriette. We'll call you on another show. Anything else we got to do before we hang up?
We'll call you next sometime.
Anything else? What else? Ben, anything we should do?
No,
We
I
good?
think we're good. We've done. Jillian's played all the questions.
I know.
All
She's
the
played all the
questions. You know
games.
all my answers.
I don't think, yeah.
You just want to ask her what color underwear she's wearing today.
Do you know what color underwear you're wearing today?
Yes.
Okay. There's that question.
It's cheetah print and red.
You know that. All right, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Am I not supposed to answer?
That's a wrap, everybody, on another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Thank you out there for listening. Thank you for subscribing on iTunes, Google Play Music, or YouTube. I don't know why, but I say it like that every time. Or wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, remember, this show is always free. And if you like what you heard, tell a friend about our podcast and listen to every episode. I dare you to listen to 2 in a row and not want to listen to 3. I dare you. Am I still on? Oh, I got really quiet. Oh. You can follow the show on any of the social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook. Same handle for all those, at Brett Davern Show. Today's guest, Jillian Rose Reed, can be found on Twitter and Instagram. Same name, right?
And Facebook.
And Facebook. And
Snapchat.
Snapchat. At Jillian Rose Reed, JILLIANROSEREED.
Wow, I'm sorry that's so long.
Did you catch that, everybody? Go follow her. Check out all the things she's got coming up next, like Elena of Avalor, more episodes of that. What's the Morgan Spurlock show?
That is streaming all episodes on full screen right now, so download the full screen app and you can watch my docu-series about crazy things
What's it
going
called?
on in the world. It's called Present Tense with Jillian Rose Reed.
There you go. Check that out, everybody. Ben, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye to the people.
Ben is on Twitter at TheBigBen76. If you had any trouble watching this live stream, or if you had any problems with the technical aspect of it, tweet Ben. Tell him. I don't want to hear about it.
Marty unplugged the microphone. That was entirely his fault.
My buddy Marty Shannon's latest album is called 2600.
Fuck you, Ben.
He is also super hard at work on his next album. How's it going?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
I keep unplugging my mics, though, in the studio.
Are you going to have some new stuff for us to listen to soon?
No.
Oh.
It'll be a while.
His album 2600 is also streaming on Spotify, and you can find it at brettdavernshow.com. And Marty has this for everybody.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything. The President of the United States of America.
Marty's on Twitter at Marty_Shannon. As for me, I'm Brett on Twitter at BDAV, reminding all of you out there to be kind and take care of each other. That was our show. Good night, all you pussy hat wearers.
I've
all
never
morning.
seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting.
This is a clip
Okay,
of Bill
but-
O'Reilly freaking out on the set of A Current
Yeah, I
Affair.
can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay.
He's having trouble with his teleprompter.
There's
You've
no
heard
words
this, right?
there
No.
to play us
You
out.
haven't?
What does that mean? To play us out?
Show her the video.
Sting is going to do, it's a video. Sting video.
This is great.
What is
For credits.
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean?
Look at his hairpiece.
To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go. Yeah.
He's so annoyed. Hey, Ben, hit record right after this is over.
That is it.
That's how you react to things, Marty.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay.
No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's our theme song.
Brett, you can talk more after I talk. It's the Brett Davern Show. Brought to you by Nice Guy Digital and recorded at the world-famous Moore Park Music Studios in Studio City, California. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. On today's podcast, we got a real treat for you. My girlfriend and Brett's pretend girlfriend still, Jillian Rose Reed. Woo! She's from the show Awkward. She does the voice of Naomi on Elena Vavilor. She haunts my nightmares every night. To my left, or to my front, is Big Ben Collinsworth. He has been more preoccupied with chords than I've ever seen him. My name is Marty Shannon. Now let's get to the guy who's...
Fix it live, Marty. Fix it live.
Now let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times and also knows that peace and love do not kill fascists.
That's me. Wait.
My best friend, Brett Davern.
Listen up,
No, you have to-
everybody!
You have to use violence against
This
fascists.
is our show. Thank you for listening on iTunes or your favorite podcast app. Entire episodes of this show are now on YouTube. So go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show. This show is free. It always is, everybody. Free downloads. If you like what you hear, tell a friend. That's all we ask. Tell a friend and listen to every single episode of this show. Binge it, people. Binge it. I like that you're playing your own drums. Also, if you could take a second of your time to rate and review our little show, I'd really appreciate it. Jillian would appreciate it too, trust me.
Totally.
Marty,
What?
what's going on, man?
Just got back from Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Las Vegas, for those of you confused.
Yeah? Did you pick up any chicks while you were over there?
I picked up a chick before I went there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa.
She's one of those gross prim chicks. I forget that not everybody knows what prim is because not everybody comes from Vegas from this direction.
Prim, Nevada. Yeah.
You can get on from the other side, can't you? And miss all that wonderful ghost town and
Sure.
Zizix Road.
Yeah, you could drive to Las Vegas from, like, I don't know, what, Colorado, Utah, Wyoming?
Yeah, but it doesn't make you come back around on that road eventually. Go through Prim and
No,
Barstow.
you would miss Prim, yeah.
Right, Baker.
Prim is a little town on the border of Nevada and California where there's some gross casinos.
It's where Boyz II Men still has a fan base. They still perform there.
They're lucky.
What are some other funny bands that would perform in Prim?
George Strait.
Yeah, Susan Boyle. She probably performs
The
there.